That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Over the middle by the tight end. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He gets loose. That's a nice play. That'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Back to throw again. Snags the quick throw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off the RPO, pop to the right. We'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time, went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent got right down the field. See if they can recover from that. And the ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. First down, looking to throw the football. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Just all-around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in, and before the ball can get thrown downfield, how about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Was that supposed to be a sweep? Unbelievable job by this defense of recognizing the play and showing their speed there to blow this play up.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pocket breaking down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
A sack makes it second down and forever. Looking for a receiver. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Gets set up here. It's third down. And it's UCLA on top here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the UCLA offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He's wide open. Look out. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bruins.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he hauls it in down inside the 30.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. First down, looking for more now. That carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Delayed handoff.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A play action, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to the end zone. This one falls incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of his play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession, and they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Handoff from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. And he'll give the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this could really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And they get the completion. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The Bruins will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Sampson. Quick catch over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackled quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
Nice play here. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up that big play.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Going for the end zone, running it right up the gut. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 20.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, UCLA.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. The defense gets involved in the scoring. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Let's it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And the running back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bruins. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to pass. It's Sampson. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking downfield, it's Sampson. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
We're going to pass here on second down. And it's caught off the deflection. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
Well, let's give the tight end a lot of credit here off that deflected football. The concentration and the nice hands to go up off of that tip ball to make that catch.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
Swarm to the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the first down marker.
He got it. The field goes good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at 25. Is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And now the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it second and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it from the gun. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The linebacker shifting around now. Handoff to the back. Look out, room to run here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. They'll try to run for the first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Bruins looking to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Pass caught, second down now. They'll hand it off. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And looking for a big play here. And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense produces 6 points.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The throw, it's Sampson. Looking right, this one caught. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this first down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. And the single back takes the handoff. First out and more. He's still running. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Georgia.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Second down after that previous play. Tailback with another carry. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. The Bruins come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. He'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Sampson. On the move now. Finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Oh, he makes the catch. What a catch by the sophomore.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Leaning on the run game here late. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Handing off on the draw play. Gets the first and still running. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Dogs. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky. He didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Makes a quick grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. First down, looking to throw the football. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time.
Touchdown, UCLA. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.